Hi, it's Teresa from Dodge Nature Center, and time for another Nature to Go. This week, we're thinking about the transition we're seeing as we're moving towards winter. The greens of spring and summer are fading. Those brilliant fall colors, even those are fading. And though it might seem like things are dying off, there's actually still a lot of life in them. And the life we're going to talk about this week are the seeds that are around and how seeds get moved around. Here's the first way. These cattails start to dry out. As they dry, they get fuzzier and fuzzier, and then on a day when there's a strong wind, the wind pulls at the seeds and blows them all over the place. Second way seeds are moved is one we've already talked about in Nature to Go. Recognize these? Back in June, we talked about lupins and how they spread their seeds by the pod drying out and then twisting and shooting seeds all over the place. It's exactly the same kind of thing that happens with jewelweed, which we talked about a couple of months ago. And then another plant, this one's called partridge pea, which we find in the prairie. It uses this exploding, spreading your seeds technique, as does wood sorrel. It's amazing how far these seeds can be thrown. I've found some of my partridge pea seeds 3 or 4 feet away from the plants. Then there are the seeds that like to stick to things, like your shoes and fleece and an animal's coat. And then there are those seeds that are surrounded by something so delicious that we want to eat that part. Now, in the wild, the animals eat the whole thing. They eat the seeds along with all of that delicious flesh that's surrounding it. And then the animal wanders away, and after a while, like has to happen, when they go to the bathroom, there's scat. And if you look at the scat a lot of times, you can see the fruit part that was left behind. And within that fruit part, there are seeds which are now fertilized. Very handy. So being blown around, being exploded somewhere else, getting taken along for a ride, or being eaten. 4 different ways that seeds get moved around. Seeds, they're pretty amazing how they manage to get themselves spread around. Head out to your yard, look around for seeds, figure out how are those getting moved around. Thanks for joining me, and we'll talk to you again next time on Nature to Go.